Hello. I believe this is episode 8 of Life in the Flat Lane. It's very late recording this evening, and I haven't done for a couple of days, but late this evening because the wife was playing Resident Evil 9 for quite a long period of time, and then I managed to have a go. So I was a little bit late. We had a not too bad couple of days. Wednesday, needless to say, was horrible. That wasn't a good day for pain wise. And still went to the hockey that night. Thursday, um, was spent basically recovering that, and my Richter scale was probably about a 5 that day, but sort of eased off, but not completely. So yeah, Friday was definitely a lot better. Managed to get out for breakfast, as I always tend to do when there's bacon involved. No, Mila's coming to say hello, same because we got a bit of a late one. Today had to get out a couple of times. It's just nice to get out for one of those, but pick the replacement car up today, and I got a Cupra. So I'm quite looking forward to that because that's one of the cars that I really wanted to test drive when I first got the Volvo. So I've now got that for probably about a week. So I get to decide whether the Cupra is going to be my next car or not. If you'll see a tail swishing, look, that's Mila's tail. Say hello. Yeah, it looks like a ring-tailed lemur. So yeah, today wise, I've also been out to watch my wife at the dance class. I still can't, needless to say, get up and boogie on the dance floor, but I did a little bit of canography, and then I started poking people with the stick when they were getting it wrong.
Mainly the wife.
Yeah, because you were too close. You were clapping in my ear hole. Not part of the routine, trust me. Yeah, tried to assault me. That's what it was. But it was nice to see everybody before Dawn goes on another cruise for a couple of weeks. And also, I can watch the steps and hopefully sort of like get it when I eventually get back on my feet. Because it's one of the sequence stuff that they do when they have their socials, which is stuff that one of the ones I really wanted to learn when I first started. So hopefully we can get back to that at some point. We'll see how things go. But yeah, it's been a slow few days. There's not been a lot happening for me personally. It's been very busy for the wife, very busy for you. End of year, she works in accounts and payroll. Yes, yeah, I get it right. In the payroll side, yeah, she counts basically. Yeah, but if she counts wrong, you don't get paid properly. So watch out. So it's lots of end of year stuff, new pay cycles kicking in, pay rises for people, all the new tax stuff that's coming in. It's quite shocking, some of the stealth taxes that are coming in. I'm quite disgusted that people that are now starting to going to get their normal pension, state pension they've been paying in 4 years, are going to get taxed on that. And I think that's quite disgusting, but I refuse to do politics and I refuse to do religion on this. I'm not getting involved with that. I'd have far too much to say, and I'd get censored left, right, and centre. And I do want to go to America in a couple of years' time. Yeah, 10th wedding anniversary. There is plans afoot for that one, depending on what goes on the next couple of years. Yeah, so it's been a steady, relaxing couple of days. I'm sat probably about a 4 to a 5 at the moment on the Richter scale. That's not helping at the moment. And one of the things I don't know anybody with chronic or severe lower back pain has trouble when they go to the toilet, when you go for a poo. That's always one of those things. My pain scale goes to about a 10, and if not above and beyond that, it's absolutely ridiculous. So whatever's going on in that lower area really needs some imaging work to have a look at it, to help on that side. We are down on the tramadol. So we have reduced that. So needless to say, that is not helping matters, the fact that I'm taking less pain relief. But hopefully the COPD medication is doing its job, or starting, as I've just been over that just over a week now. And also I've had a whole week of being 60. And the only thing that I'm aware that I get at the moment is Supernarol from Asda for a quid. What about it's going to be one new breakfast soon? You can see that coming. I refuse to go at the moment because it's not bacon, so I'm not having it. and I get free prescriptions. However, I got free prescriptions up to a point anyway. So now I've got multi-choice. Tick which box they want on that one.
I'm waiting until you want to go do the shopping in your wheelchair, and then you've got no choice.
And if you didn't get that, the wife is looking forward to when I go shopping when I can't walk, and she's got to take me in the chair, and then I'm going for a soup in a roll whether I like it or not. I'll be protesting. I'll be a spoilt, cranky old git. I will be protesting. Yeah. I'll get somebody called out on your social services, be involved in everything. Yeah, do something. So yeah, it's sort of like time is just ticking by at the moment, waiting for this appointment on the 27th. I do have a Teams meeting coming up on Tuesday after the bank holiday, so I hope you're all enjoying Easter. Somebody started their Easter eggs early.
It was like 2 hours before Easter.
Like I said, somebody started their Easter egg early and has demolished at least half of it.
Only half.
Only half. Yes, I think there was some restraint involved there, I tell you. Yeah, mine's still sat there. Yeah, doing well at the moment. I shall snaffle that tomorrow, or quite a bit of that tomorrow. We've got ice hockey again tomorrow. Final game of the season. It's still all to play for with Cardiff Devils, and that's who we're playing at home tomorrow for second place. And also, unfortunately, Sheffield Steelers are still in with a shout for second as well, which is... So effectively, it's if Cardiff win, they get second. If we win, we get second. So it's, and Sheffield have got a shout in there somewhere. So I'm not exactly sure how things are working at the moment. But yeah, basically it's just a thing, and that's end of season. Then we've got the playoff quarterfinal. I don't know. Next, it's the Sunday after, but I don't know if that's the first or the second leg. They haven't actually told us which leg it is because nobody's confirmed who's playing who at the moment. Because one plays 8, 2 plays 7, but none of the positions are confirmed except for who's won the league, and that's Belfast. So nobody else knows who's playing anybody else at the moment. And then we've got a couple of weeks after that, we've got playoff finals. That's the big finale for a weekend. It's a Saturday and a Sunday. Get to hopefully have a few drinks, spend some time with some friends from other teams, which would be really, really nice. The storm at the moment, anybody up in Scotland, I hope to God everybody's all right up there. Anybody out near the coast, because the wind inland is absolutely crazy here at the moment. So I can imagine the closer to the coast you get, it's that Storm Dave is causing chaos at the minute. So yeah, I know of some people called Dave. One of them is an absolute pain in the backside, Sports Plymouth. They lost as well, so I can take the mickey out of him again tomorrow. They've done that quite a bit this season until they started winning quite a few games, which was just rude. But still get to take the mickey out of him anyway. And and a good Super 6 score for me today, because I was the only one out of every single one in our group that went for Southampton to win. And not only did I put them down to win 2-1 as well, because I got the bang on score. Yay! So I've got bragging rights for that one this week as well. Take that one. Chaos of the mother-in-law round yesterday. Like a whirlwind, that woman comes around because she never shuts up, and she blames me for it. Right? I literally just don't start anything. I just know how to finish it, and I usually do when where she's concerned.
Tell me about the egg.
Oh God, yeah. I've got a candle thing on here. Over here, right? That's sat on. No, there is a candle sat on top of that, and inside there was a After Eight mini egg, which apparently has been there for over a year. I had no idea. I don't look inside candle holders. It's not my kind of thing. Just to prove there was a candle, there it is. It fell off. And she was absolutely chuffed to bits. The fact that, and she told me it was 27th of January last year, apparently. I think 27th of March last year, she put that in there, and she was chuffed to bits that it got for a whole year before she had to tell me it was in there. So I just added it to my small collection. Not like I missed it, really, is it? It was a bit. Thankfully, they're wrapped up individually. Yep. So we've had a week of being 60, and I don't feel any different yet. Still got all my own teeth. Still hear properly most of the time. Husband hearing, it's called selective for a reason. Yeah, I know blokes ears get bigger the older you get, but yeah, we hear less on purpose. Yeah, my eyesight's still relatively fine, so all that side of it's good. Yeah, well, I can still see. I just wear glasses when I need to. Yeah. So yeah, bit of not much this week. No change in condition. That is not getting any better, unfortunately. So getting out and about. I mean, being horizontal is fine. It does ease off quite a bit, but as soon as I get them start moving around, it's still ridiculously painful. As soon as you start walking, I stopped very suddenly the other day. Considering I don't walk fast at the best of times, stopping suddenly is a feat in itself. And I stopped suddenly, and I got a proper jolt around the back of around my lower spine. I'm like, wow, that kicked in. That took the pain level up a couple of notches for a couple of hours. So I wasn't overly impressed with that either. So I really, I really hope they just want to get it looked at because I'm sick and tired of it now. Had enough. And it'll be 4 months by the time I actually get to see anybody. So loads to look forward to. We'll see how the work meeting goes on Tuesday. That's with my workforce manager. There's potential, I think more likely going to be talking about potential redeployment. So we'll have to have a look and see what comes of that. We've either got redeployment or we've got medical retirement. So we've got to see what comes. Because when you can't physically move around and you can't sit anywhere for more than 20 minutes, or you can't stand for more than 10, 15 minutes at a time, it's going to be interesting to figure out where a position is going to be available for me within the company before I receive any kind of treatment. So timescales are going to be an issue at the moment. So we'll have to wait and see what goes on there. Yeah, I can't do much about that until I've had this meeting on Tuesday and I know where HR stand and I know where my workforce manager stands. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Didn't get a welfare call this week. That's because I emailed in with an update on a couple of appointments. So they just said that'll count as a welfare call. Yeah, that's nice. Did get contacted by somebody from work this week. Said, "I've not seen you for a while. Are you okay?" That was quite nice. We've got a friend who's over the drop-in zone at the moment. She's not far off giving birth, so we keep our fingers crossed for her. We already know it's a boy, but we are excited. We're properly excited. My wife has been helping out round there with the baby room, with the building of furniture and stuff. I got to sleep on a different sofa a couple of weeks ago while she was helping build furniture, because we were having food around their place that night. So I got to sleep on a different sofa. So it was life in a flat lane with a different view. So that was quite nice. Yeah. So yep, that's about it. I say not much to say. Nothing's changing. Pain levels still sitting about the same. Got out for a bit. We'll get out for a bit tomorrow. Yeah. So everybody take care. Enjoy your Easter, and I'll see you and speak to you all soon. Bye now.